All right, well, as my final broadcast rapidly approaches, you've been hearing from my colleagues each night, and now my successor, I'm proud to say my successor, George Mallet, has joined me to put his 2 cents worth in, George.
And I'm proud to have your endorsement, Terry. And I thought the best way for me to contribute would be to do what I so often do, hit the street.
We hit the streets of South Bend on a brilliant sunny day. We found a lot of McFadden fans eager to wish our favorite anchorman the best.
Terry, I want to say congratulations. Thank you for everything that you've done for the community. We're very thankful.
Colin Mills' dad, Wes, was a WNDU producer back in the day.
Terry, congratulations on the retirement, man. I know you've worked here a long time. You've done a great job. And I know my dad had nothing but positive things to say about you when he worked at WNDU.
John, what would you like to say to Terry?
I'm wishing him good luck in retirement. I'm sure he'll enjoy the opportunities that are offered at that time of life.
Abby Whitfield can't remember TV before Terry.
Oh, that's crazy. Ever since I was a young child, he's been on the television. So to hear that he's retiring, wow, congratulations on a great career.
What would you like to say to my man Terry?
Well, I wish you well and congratulations on your retirement.
Well, Terry, we just want to wish you the best, buddy. You've been great with all of your colleagues, we know, and we just hope that you enjoy retirement very much.
Mac, what do you want to say to Terry?
Good luck with everything. Wishing you all the best. Thank you for everything you've done for the news and everything. And yeah, enjoy everything with retirement.
Good luck in your retirement, and loved seeing you and your sister on TV. It was great. I thought you guys were great.
It's kind of the end of an era, huh?
It is, actually.
Yes, the end of an era, but we'll see you on these familiar streets often, Terry, a man in full who's always made room for others.
I started delivering in 8th grade.
So that's what the people on the street said, Terry. But I got to tell you, I was at this tackle shop today doing my fishing story. Rusty Hooks, Bait and Tackle. And that's where I should have done the man on the street story, because your fan club is up there. Those guys are all, and they told me I got big shoes to fill. So
well, I think the word is out. I like to fish because you know I post pictures on Facebook. My family has a small cottage down in Kosciuszko County, and so it's well known that I've been known to hook myself and occasionally hook a fish.
Yeah, there you go.
So yeah, I enjoy fishing, and I look forward to a lot more fishing now that you're going to be here doing my job. I can spend time out on the boat, out on the dock, casting a line.
Well, and I didn't give you a lot of warning on this, but I did want to ask you, when I had the opportunity to be sitting here on the set with you, what kind of advice do you have for me in terms of the stewardship of the 5 and 11 o'clock broadcasts?
George, I tell this to the young journalists, and I'll tell you, and I think you already know the answer to this one. George, be yourself. You've been yourself since you walked in the door here September 1st. I think people love your style. It's kind of an old school style with a modern twist on it. You go out, you engage the people on the street. You know, man on the street interviews or person on the street interviews are kind of a lost art. And you manage, George, with your intelligence, your personality, your savoir-faire, to extract some really great responses from people. So I say to you, George, don't change a thing. In fact, I'd like to see you wear a bow tie again once in a while, because I think it looks great on you. Me, not so much. But be yourself, George. And I told you, I've told you this ad nauseum. When I announced my retirement, I had got a lot of people texting me or posting on my Facebook page, who's going to replace you? But if they didn't say who's going to replace you, 100% of the time it was, I hope it's George. Well. So George, I think that our viewers are already on board with George Mallet. I'm buying stock in George Mallet. I'm putting it all in the George Mallet stock, because you've got what it is. You know, there's an old saying, I don't know what that person's got, but they got it. I don't know what it is, but they have it.
Well, thank you. And I guess the other question, and you and I have talked about this, And I don't know the best way to advise the next generation of journalists, because you and I are the same vintage, and the business has changed so dramatically, both in technology and in all of the other things we have to do in social media. And I try every day to give guidance that is useful, but sometimes I'm at a loss.
As am I, George, because you and I are both the same age and we face the same predicament.
Yeah.
But I think what I've learned, especially in this last year, because now that the word got out that I was retiring, a lot of the younger people have come up and said, "Hey, I look up to you. I want to emulate what you do." So I think the best advice to you to reach the younger generation is to be yourself and show them the tools of proper journalism. Get to the truth. Don't dance around it.
Right.
Write the story straight. Put a little style in it like you already do, and you'll be surprised how well our younger journalists will respond to that and then come up with their own style.
Yeah, it's a tough road for them now, but it probably was for us too. It was just different.
Well, George, appreciate your tribute. Good luck. You're the right man for the job.
Thank you, Terry.
6 is next.